is about freedom. I'm Adam Reposa. I'm a lawyer.
He's a showboat.
Why are you
He's gaming the system.
in my way?
He thinks he's the smartest person in the room.
I'm a lawyer.
I mean, he finds a way of finding the chaos.
I am a lawyer.
You know, he wants to be the bride at every wedding and the corpse at every funeral.
And if you're prosecuting my client,
And he does shine in the courtroom.
you are
He wins a high percentage of his cases.
in my way.
Lawyer-wise, I think he's proven that it's effective.
I'm Adam Reposa.
Jimmy McGill, Saul Goodman, each has his own unique relationship with the law. When my character Gustavo Fring first sets eyes on Jimmy in Better Call Saul, he is waist deep in a Los Pollos Hermanos trash can searching for evidence. And as Jimmy reinvented himself as Saul, he fully embraced representing those who had a blatant disregard for the law. Now, the garbage Jimmy's willing to step into can't be contained in a trash can. Texas defense attorney Adam Reposa is a real-life litigator who is often the last chance for those on the wrong side of the law. And like Saul, he has created a persona that revels in outplaying the system. Adam's legal strategy is to create utter chaos in the courtroom, thus causing confusion that will ultimately serve his client. But how far can one lawyer bend the law until he finds himself permanently on the wrong side of it?
You know, when I was a young kid, my grandmother told me, you will be a great lawyer. And I believed it. And I think that she saw in me at a very young age, like I see in some kids, a certain defiance, argumentativeness. I'm fairly articulate. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. People ask me what's up with all the crazy stuff. And I tell them flat out, it's branding. It's gonna give me a bunch of traction, social media or otherwise, and they're gonna be like, oh God, this guy's really creative, not scared to go to court and fight.
So as a lawyer, I think fundamentally he's a pugilist. He's like, I'm gonna box because I'm being hired to box. And in the criminal defense business, that's becoming more and more unusual, right? Like that's rare.
I am freedom.
When Adam Reposa enters the courtroom, something different kind of happens.
My whole career, I've been fighting for justice. And fighting for justice is loud.
You know, it's probably going to be edgy. You know, it's probably going to be pushing the envelope.
Mr. Reposa!
Yes, Judge? I definitely, as a young lawyer, tried to go glad-handing, and I used to charge more than I do now. I used to have a different clientele, and I used to dress differently and present differently. Then I was like, no, the government is sending dudes to the farm over drugs, even though everyone does drugs. You get it from your doctor, you get it from the street, still the same shit, but these people go to the country club and these people go to prison. That's the way America works. I'm the guy who a lot of times is coming in after these dudes have been told you want to take 20. And I will get you half of that or double that. You want to be able to separate yourself from everyone else in the courtroom from a distance. All will gravitate towards you based on your tie. You want to win a lawsuit? Get you a fucking jellyfish. You get you some nice white ladies on a jury, bruh. That's when you come back out. You hit them with the flowers. Come back and hit them with all these, I don't even know what you call that. But you wear that, and everybody knows, oh yeah, this dude hired a lawyer.
Do you know that everything you say is being recorded?
He has very good success. He will take any case to trial in cases that other lawyers would consider hopeless. Adam will get in front of a jury and come up with some theory of why the jury should acquit his client.
The truth is, most lawyers never go to court. Even though you're weak and I could leverage the situation by demanding due process, I won't, because I'll go along to get along like the good hump that I am. That's normal.
Thrown in jail twice for contempt of court, Adam is willing to push the limits to see that justice is served.
Well, one of the risks of doing all this litigation and having such a high opinion of yourself is that you always think that you're right, I don't think Adam does a lot of research.
I had a friend that I was defending on a DWI case, and Adam was really eager to cross-examine this police officer, and he crushes the cop. He gets the cop to basically concede that he did everything wrong. And I could see the jury go from aha to, God, what an asshole. Like, why is he picking on that poor cop? And the jury comes back out and they say not guilty, but they want to yell at Adam and say, we almost convicted him because you were such a jerk to the cop. And of course, Adam walks out of the courthouse like, hooray, with no sense that he almost lost a case he won, you know?
The definition of a good lawyer, as viewed by most people, gets along with judges, gets along with prosecutors, is viewed favorably. I'm a terrible lawyer. Terrible lawyer, great results.
I think Adam has a strong belief in his ability to try any case is flying by the seat of his pants. And if you're one of his clients who gets put in jail for 90 days instead of the 2 days that he was asking from the jury, well, you're gonna have a long time to think about the game and how it got played.
Do you know who makes my job hard? Defense lawyers. Defense lawyers routinely sign their name to shit that I would never agree to.
Since the 70s to the 2000s, you have exponentially higher numbers of people going to prison. You know how that happens? Broke dick defense lawyers. There is nothing easier than being a lawyer. They tell you what to say and you say it. You wear a nice tie, you talk about how great America is, you thank the judge. This is the fucking royal penis. Can I suck it? That's it. That's all lawyers are. And so I say, you know what, you are, you're feeble. And they say, you know what, you are, you're disgusting. Deal. I'd rather be disgusting than feeble. And I get results.
Is Adam Reposa a legal renegade or a reckless maverick bucking the system?
On liberty.
I know that there is value in going and challenging what is a terrible status quo. The government, the power that they wield in the context of criminal litigation is so lopsided.
I guess the thing that I don't understand is if you believe that the criminal justice system is broken, that it's just all unjust or whatever, and there's certainly a lot of justification for that belief, is why he spends his time trying DWI cases. The real injustice is in felony cases where people are losing their liberty and perhaps their life.
Adam practiced in federal court for about 5 minutes, and he realized that the amount of energy and effort that he has to devote to a case would not yield the same result because there is not as much flexibility in federal court as state court. And that's why he says, fuck you, federal court, I'm out.
People say I'm a cowboy, and that's the problem, is that being like, you are arresting more people than you can give due process to, so you need to stop arresting so many people. That's rogue.
Much like Saul, Adam has his fans and his detractors. But I have to ask, wouldn't you want your lawyer to risk everything, even jail, to win your case?